Which tree will we tie this one to?
Perfect. Edge of the tarp.
Yeah.
There's no wind at all. So what we want to do is probably just about miss it. So have the edge of it this side. So you start scraping. And then we'll just mark out with a shovel where we're just going to take the top skim off. So I reckon, roughly speaking, there, there, there. Okay? So either side and there. So if you want to skim off the dirt, I'll give you a little tip. Okay? Use momentum. Okay? So just literally just tap, slide under like that. And what you'll find is you'll come up with a slab like that. And actually, we're down to dirt already there. You're not going to have to go too deep at all. That's it. I'll get my gloves on. Do you want your gloves?
Yeah.
There you go.
Thanks. I think I'm done. Is that good? No.
I think it's good. Now we've got the fire marked out, we can clear the leaves, the rest of the leaves away from it. Check for any roots.
Now this fire's looking a bit bigger.
Well, we want it slightly bigger, isn't it? It's Winter Solstice, or at least it was Winter Solstice yesterday, but obviously we couldn't come because you were at school. So it was Winter Solstice yesterday.
Why couldn't we skip it? I was watching these all day.
I know, last day of term, watch that happen. Last day of term you perhaps could have done, but school's important.
We didn't do any work.
I know. But the sunset, sunrise time is virtually the same anyway, so it's near enough, as long a night as it would have been last night. And the fact we've got this low-lying mist, it's just wonderful to be here.
There.
Okay, right, so we need some rocks. Might have to locate some bigger rocks actually, or rather more rocks. Get these two out of the way, and this can go here, and it almost will help bounce a little bit of the heat straight back at us, won't it? So it will almost be like a mini fire reflector. Right, one more slightly bigger one there, and that will do, I think.
There's the gap filled. I've already filled the gap. That is quite a big fire.
That's a great fire, isn't it?
If you really want to, you could probably put a mat on there and then rest your feet on there.
You could do. Yeah, if our feet were as cold as they were in the wood the other day,
yeah,
that would toast it, wouldn't it? Right then, let's not lose that.
Just get the rest of the leaves out. Nice hit.
Thank you.
That is all you're chopping, 4 legs. Actually, 5.
So as we said, this is a fantastic tool, but very dangerous, okay? So, as I swing, I'm not swinging down and continuing it back towards me. I'm dropping it down. So you swing down, but then continue.
Can I practice on the knot?
Yeah, just whack that a few times. That's it. So to get it out, you hit the end of it. You tap the end like that. Perfect, that's it. In this kneeling position, it's much safer because you're less likely to swing through, but if you're dropping down, it's much less of a risk anyway. So we'll set you up. This should split nicely anyway. So what you're looking to do is not hit it yet, so my hands are right out of the way. No, get yourself into position that you're going to hit the middle. So, but you've got to, if you hit it at that angle, you'll knock it forwards. So you've got to come down on top of it, okay? Yeah. Brilliant.
Yes.
Hit that again. Not with my hands there though, wait. Perfect. We've got a natural. And then that's it, tap it down again. So these would be nice to get the fire going. Keep going. Keep going. That's got a bit of a knot in this side, so it might be a little bit tricky for you. Okay, hit it. So it's going a bit off, so there we go. So what you can do is straighten it up. And go on, put it down there. Got to hit it quite hard, but no, don't lose control. No. This is the problem with knots. There you go, you can see. So you see we've not gone through that knot, we've just destroyed the fibres around it. Any others you want to go at? That one's over go at. So you've got to be quite precise because it's not much of a target. There's no knots in it at all, so you should be able to. That's it. Perfect.
Maybe it might be a bit easy for you.
Yeah, let's get that one in. That's it, perfect.
That was a good shot.
That was a brilliant shot. Oh, so that one you can see a bit off at the angle there, so you went more for power than precision, so that's it, lovely. That's it, that was perfect in the middle. And then it splits like that, excellent. Right, let's get all this collected up. Right, so we want it under. It's going to rain tomorrow morning, so these might not actually be long enough. You go and find another stick and we'll put the smalls there to get the fire going. This is getting wetter by the second, this stuff.
I don't know what stick to use.
Go and find one. That one's floating off the ground over there. You can break the fat bit off it and just bring this in at this. Hopefully this will see us through, even though we're having a slightly bigger fire, so. Nice bed there.
Wow! They interlocked well.
They did, didn't they? This one isn't quite so good, but that'll do. So we need to find some down Scots pine that's off the ground. Now whether it will be dry enough to use as tinder, who knows.
I know where some.
Right.
I found some.
Well, you just picked that off the ground, so that definitely won't tick the box, will it? Here we go.
Some Scots pine.
It's damp, but it's gonna have to do, isn't it? They're dry. That's quite wet through there, but what's it got in it? Because it's pine, because it's coniferous. What's it full of?
Pine needles.
Well, it's covered in pine needles, but it's full of, what's fat wood made of?
Resin.
Resin, yeah. So even though it's damp, it should still take. Right, do you want to cut off that branch there?
Yeah. Sure.
About there. That's damp that's been on the floor, but the rest of it will be okay. I think. Right, let's go. Let's get this processed. Do you want to scrape the fat wood?
Yes.
Perfect.
Before I light this fire, I just want to say, if you're enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, because it really helps the channel. Thank you.
Don't smother it thin, don't press down. let the air go through it, okay? And then it'll take, you see. It's got to dry it out a little bit first. We're going to struggle simply because this is all damp, isn't it? But if we can get it solid and started.
There is loads of stuff that would still.
That's it, well done. This is well wet, this stuff. So if we can keep just layering it like that. Put your arm and your sleeve in there.
Oh my gosh. Can that one be yours?
Mine is a larger one, yeah. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Daddy, all I need to do now is debark that bit and then make that bit smooth, and then
Brilliant. But you'll probably find that when you get to that stage, you'll be like, oh, I thought I was going to be done. But there's something else you want to try. Just the opportunity to practice your knife skills, isn't it? And it's certainly relaxing on an evening like this. It's foggy, it's misty, it's just wonderful being in the woods, isn't it?
Mhm.
It's a sharp knife you got there, isn't it? It's working really well. See, that's good skills, debarking that thing.
I've almost gone from like really thin to a bit bigger to quite large.
How do you mean?
Daddy, can I use one of these?
No.
Oh.
I need to show you how to use those.
I know how to use them.
You absolutely don't know. And
Yes, I
what
do.
do you know what you'll end up doing, Finn?
What?
You'll end up putting, that's called a hook knife, and you'll end up putting it straight into your thumb. I promise you. Because adults, even when they've been practicing ages, do that. And we're in the woods, you've never used it before, and even though it doesn't look like a knife, it's very much a knife, and you really will injure your thumb. So much so that we will be packing up and heading home, I would imagine. So let's just stick to a basic knife, but just because you're a basic knife, still focus on all the principles I've taught you, okay?
Actually, I don't know what to make.
Well, that isn't the only piece of wood that you can use. You can use another piece if you want. So maybe make your toy weapon, knife, whatever you want to make with that one, and then I'll get you another piece of wood. And you could always carve something for mummy, or grandma and granddad, or Ada, for example, for Christmas. Can you? You could carve something, we could stick a hole in it, and it could be a Christmas decoration.
I think I could give this to what, Mum and Granddad?
Of course you can. If you're, they'd love to receive that from you.
Okay. See, before I just thought I was going to be done, but now I actually want to put 2 grooves either side.
Exactly. And I think the next time you think you're going to be done, you also won't be done because you'll think of something else to do. The only danger with that is you'll end up with no wood by the end of it. You'll have spent so much time adding to it, but actually in reality removing from it. So as long as you know when to stop, I'd definitely say keep going with it. And even if that one doesn't turn out how you want it to, you can just grab another piece of wood and have another go. We're in no rush tonight, Finn.
No.
What's happened?
Took a whole bunch off the bark.
Bark?
Yeah. Wood, now I'm going to just do it on the other side. No, this has turned out wrong.
Well, like I said, it doesn't matter. Improvise, turn it to something else. What is it going to be anyway? You're actually going to just give them a weapon?
Not a sharp one.
What, to hang on the Christmas tree, you mean?
Yeah, probably to hang like that.
Tell you what, I'm not cold at all. I'm quite hot in my coat. I've got it on. This
too.
fire is delightful. When it gets like this, the trouble is we're going to have to reload it with wood, and we know the wood is wet, isn't it? Oh, man.
And so far I'm quite pleased with that.
Well, that's really good. The chili's done, plus the odd wood shaving that's ended up in there. And we've got spuds with butter melting. And yeah, sticking together with some sour cream on top. Right, 2 minutes Finn, and then they're done. Although, as I say, all this gear is going to be hotter than the surface of the sun for at least 10 minutes.
They can't be.
Well, it's figure of speech, but they are going to be roasting.
Is that one mine, the darker?
Yeah. You feeling hungry?
Yeah. That's all I'll probably want for now.
Okay. I'll save a little bit in the pot, just in case you do want, or either of us want a little bit more. Do you like a lot of sour cream?
Yeah. Mmm. Nice.
Oh, it is nice, isn't it?
But I'm going to try a second bit.
Oh yeah.
All of it together.
Yeah, I think you've got to mix it up and have a bit of everything, haven't you?
That's nice. The potato, yes, good. It's too hot.
I told you it was going to be. Oh, it is hot, isn't it? Ooh.
It's well hot. After this, I get to enjoy my full-on Mars bar.
I know. We've been desperate for that since...
Thursday.
Well, no, today's today. We went to Taekwondo on Tuesday, didn't you? Yeah, so you've been holding on to that for a while. But don't you feel happy you did now? You got that to look forward to. I hope it didn't make you feel sick now, though. It's a lot of Mars bar, a full-size one.
What have you done?
I haven't really done a lot of it yet. I've just shaped it a bit. But I like my idea that I sort of suggested to you, something to hang on the Christmas tree. You know, I almost see like a...
Try and get that into wine bottle, so the thin bit there and then come out like that.
Yeah. I think it almost looks like a person. Slightly like
The chocolate of Santa.
a chocolate Santa, maybe, yeah.
I wish I could have this, because I know what to make out of this.
What, so I've done all the hard graft and you just swoop in for the glory? Is that what you're after?
Yeah. So, I'm going to make that all there straight, both of those sides there. Then at this bit, I'm going to start to curve in, which will make it like a wine bottle, like coming out like that.
Or a bottle of beer.
Yeah. I think I'm going to have to let my spud cool off.
I mean, it is. Look how much that's steaming. It is ferociously hot.
Can I see what I can make out of this?
You can go at it for a while if you want. But don't destroy it. I don't want to sort of... think of your position. Turn, side on. Move your food as well. You're going to get wood shavings all in it, won't you? Oh, smoke. You still got that Mars bar in your mouth? Is that the remnants of the caramel? I'm hoping that will become a mushroom as the evening progresses.
Wow.
It's coming along, isn't it?
Those could very easily snap.
Well, that's why I've got to be really careful. I'm going to put lots of saw cuts in, so I'm only trying to ever break a little bit of wood. But I'll show you what I mean. I'll put some saw cuts in and then show you. Is just pop the knife into there, and then it breaks. You see? So yeah, saw cuts in, put the knife in. It allows you to break off. And I'll just keep doing that to whittle the stem of the mushroom. And once you've knocked all those pieces out, you're left with that. And I'm going to repeat the process again. So fire's roaring. Finn has popped himself to playing his iPad for a bit. And the mushroom is coming along. However, I have managed to take a chunk out of my finger. So it goes to show, I spend all my time telling Finn to be careful, and one little slip, I mean it's not a deep cut, it's just a little bit of a nick, but a knife can just zip off in a second, not even a second, in a millisecond, and do you some damage. But overall, I'm pretty pleased with the way this is coming along now. So I'll keep you posted. Next mushroom update. So I've started working on the cap. You can see I've done the same technique again, so grooved to make the cap a little bit more round, but so far it's going well.
It is weird out there.
Yeah, it does look really nice that way.
Everything looks weird at this angle.
The trouble is though, the stuff that's under the tarp isn't getting wet from the rain, but all that fog contains a really high moisture content, so everything is saturated. So I'm wondering whether it's just worth, we've probably got enough wood left to get a drink on. And I think we maybe just bail on breakfast and head home. Get up and moving, we'll see how we feel, okay? Should we get dressed, yeah?
Shall I put some birch bark on?
You got some there?
Yeah?
Yep. hot drink for us, then hopefully we'll have just enough
to cook
some breakfast.
I do not care if I have like burnt pigs and blankets or like just 2 pigs and blankets. Seriously do not care.
Right, you keep yourself warm there. Nice, aren't they? So all we've got to do, the tarp's the last thing to come down, so we're going to take that down and get out of there. So if you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, that would be brilliant. And if you're new to the channel and would consider hitting subscribe, that would be brilliant, because both of those really help the channel grow, and that's what we're keen to do moving into 2023. So without further ado, I'll say cheerio. Hope you have a great Christmas. If this is coming out before Christmas, I don't know whether I have time to edit it before then. But if Christmas has been and gone, I really hope you have a great new year and all the best for the coming 2023. Okay, all the best. Hit it, Finn.
Bye.